It's time for another update on Pixelblitz, the multiplayer game we're working on. And so last week I've shown you some issues that we had, one of which was dying on my device does not mean you're dying on your device or I'm dying on your device. The death was not synced across devices. Also, when we shoot bullets against one another, they are physically affected by one another. And so those are the two fields that I wanted to address, and I've done a little bit more than that, and I want to show you how it looks like today. So when we hit play now, we will see that the scene is actually surrounded by trees. So let me know if that's better. I think it looks much cooler, but maybe also the trees are too big, or it could be something else. So that's one of the improvements. The other improvement is when I shoot a bullet, I'm gonna try to time it properly on both devices. Let me just get a proper distance. So here, let me shoot here and there. Yep, bullets go through and we die on both devices. It's synced across devices. You see the death is synced. The bullets are going through one another, but not through the enemy and not through the player. One more thing that I did, and I can show you also in code how it looks like, is basically just contact and collision masks. If I shoot a bullet, it will go through the trees, and then the scene has an invisible wall that we had previously as well. And so I made it so that the bullets can go through the trees and they are still disappearing. You can see down here 16 down to 15 and 14 and 13 again. Once they hit the invisible wall, that they are still removed. And so let me show you in code how it looks like adding these trees. Those are actually just 4 sprites, 4 nodes. And I've done it on purpose like that because I don't want to be adding 10 trees on the left, 10 trees on the right and whatnot. Just because of, I think, laziness and also efficiency. So this is how I've done it. I've just placed the trees by hand, and then I exported this whole thing, and that's my top barrier. Same for the bottom barrier. It looks a little bit different because the bushes are on top here. And then the left and right actually are identical. And I'm adding them to the scene just with one function. You can see set up trees. It's like the left border. Let me see here. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Left border, right, top and bottom, and left and right is like just a side border. And what I'm doing is I'm also setting the physics for it. It's basically physics bodies. I cannot walk through them. And it's not dynamic, not affected by physics. Category bit mask is 2 because the bullets are saying that they are colliding only with 1. Collision bit mask is 1. So if this was set to 2, then they would collide with the trees, which are set to 2, but they would not collide with the character, which is set to 1. So like the collision bit mask must be equal to category bit mask in order for them to collide. Where is it? Down here. And then restitution set to 0, so the trees are not affecting me as a player to, bounce off of them. And you can already see a small bug. If you notice, this screen is bigger. It has more pixels. The resolution is bigger. The position X 1900 here does not exist over here. So I'm like beyond. Not sure how to address it just yet. I think I'll just address it very, very late. But what do you think? What do you think? Do you have any ideas what I can add? I still feel like there's something missing in terms of fun factor. The next 2 things I think are most important to add is respawn, right? So we have a game loop actually, because right now I still have to kill the phone in order to restart. If I just kill the enemy, boop, I now have to restart in order to respawn here. And then I see myself, but I'm not, respawned over there, which I also have to implement. The death is synced, but not like the alive state in that sense. But what do you think I should add as a fun factor? I am thinking of 2 things already, which is bullets on the floor. So limiting the bullets to like 3. And you have to pick up new bullets in order to shoot, so you're more thoughtful, so you cannot just spam shoot and you have, the enemy has no choice but to die. And mushrooms, maybe you have 5 life points or HP, and then you can pick up mushrooms to gain back 1 HP or something. So that means 5 bullets kill you, and if 2 bullets have already hit you, there's just 3 more to go unless you eat a mushroom or 2, and then you're back to 4 or 5. That's what I'm thinking. I have like a mushroom here that's AI generated, and bullets here that I haven't used yet. Maybe I'll try to use them. Let me know in the comment section if you have ideas. I'm super open to read through them and see what we can add to make this game more fun. That's it. that's the state of Pixelblitz of today, and I'll see you next week in the next devlog. By the way, if you want to learn how to build a game like this in pure Swift without a game engine, I will be creating a course, and the link is already in the description, so you'll be notified as soon as it's out if you're interested. And with that, see you next time. Bye.